going to have to explain a little bit about this Kabiru mining app. I have seen quite a number of people have issues getting into the app. This is a very interesting app that you need to get used to mapema, because mapema is your best. And as we speak right now, there are people who are gathering up to empower this kind of system, this program. Now, this app is very easy. If you're new to this app, simply go to sign up down there. If you go to the sign up page, you'll see this form which requires you to enter your details. When you enter your details here, make sure you put in your true names, or you can just use your name that you want, because this is a blockchain technology. And then you can put your email here. Make sure the email that you use is that same email which you can access, because the password will be sent there. So when you come to the password, make sure you use the right passwords, and then you say create account. So when you create account, this will create your account, and then it will send an email into your spam box. When you go into your spam box, you'll see an email that is from Kabiru Mining App. So click in your spam box, click it as not spam, so that it is brought back into the primary email box, so that next time it will be sent to the email box directly. So for my case, I already have signed up and I have an account. So I'm going to go directly. I'm going to go back to the login page, and then I'm going to put my credentials there. I can use this account. That will be signing in automatically. You can see there, the app is opened, and this is the app interface. So inside this app interface, you see we have in here the utility button. If you click at the utility button, this is where you find yourself. A utility button, let me go back to utility button, that is up there, the first button on your left. That is a very, very important button for our application, because we want to create a world, our own universe inside there, a universe of needs, a universe of necessities, a universe of goods and services, and a universe of utilities and amenities that will help us bridge this gap that we want to use to build the Kabiru ecosystem. So inside there, we should have things like education systems. We should have health structures or health system, and many other parts. So examples of such utilities is, if you click the utility app, it will take you to a utility page where we already have like 3 starting apps, but there will be so many of them going down. If you go to this last app, which is health, if you press the health app, that will take you to this application. This is a utility application for our health program. And this health program, it is decentralized. And as you can see it, there is a bit of description about the health program up there. And then you have welcome to Ayuka Yamo, your holistic health journey starts here. Here you'll be earning Kabiru, and then there'll be referrals that will be displayed there. The next button is taking you back to the mining app. In case these applications or this app it reached you independently, maybe through the internet or through link, so that you didn't go through the Kabiru mining app or platform, then you have the Kabiru mining platform button right there. You can go back there and see what's happening. But as we speak with you right now, this is an application for treatment. And this application will become very powerful once it gets into the market, because we're going to market it as our starting health program. So if you look at up here at the 3 dots on the top right, if I click that, you can see on this hub, there is a home. You got product and services here. You got live diagnosis. With product and services, this is where you can purchase goods independently and use them. And also you can get services such as physiotherapy or physiology or things like that. And I think as we go along, you can also see there is a diagnosis form there. There is a treatment therapy button and all that. If you go to them one by one, if I click that, if I click the product and services, you can see at this time we have put all our products at 10,000 Kenya shillings, but that's going to be edited soon. You can see autoimmune disorders, specialized treatment for autoimmune disorders, BMI and weight management and all that stuff. All these are products that can be bought and can be actually be used by consumers in the market. If you go back to that area, you can, if I click the second handle here, which is live diagnosis, this is where anyone can just go into this app. If you are sick or if you have a patient, you can make a diagnosis for your patient here. If you fill out this all this information as we go along, with your name, your ID, your contact address, your residential address, and then you do some little bit of diagnosis there. If you tell us how you knew about us, maybe through family or friends, social media, Google search, advertisement, doctor recommendation, or blah blah. And then if you fill a little bit of your information down there, then this form will be a full diagnosis information for you. At least that will help you, help our doctors to get to know your situations, and they will help you. So this is something that will really help our people on live to be on the go. So if you go to the treatment therapy, treatment therapies, you got different doctors on this platform. We are planning to include most of our traditional or home-based doctors on this platform, even professional doctors for conventional treatment. They'll be found here. And you can always book an appointment with the specific doctors that you want who are dealing with specific things for you. You can see here we have Dr. Homeopathic Dr. Magero Asaroteng. He's dealing with Ayukayamo therapies, chronic health conditions and autoimmune disorders. The doctor is available now. You can book an appointment with them. We have Dr. Kaigi. He's running Mahat Botanicals. That is a naturopathic tinctures and therapeutic oils. The doctor is available. You have Dr. Orudi Ayuak dealing with beauty products and skin care, hair and beauty products. You have Denga Yanga. You have Dr. Akotsiombua in Dewa. You have Dr. Aisha Mwangi in town. For conventional treatment, you have Dr. Kiprotich for professional assessment. You have Dr. Sarah Wanjiku, who are bachelor's holders and doctors. So you can connect with any type of doctors here, and then you'll book an appointment, and that appointment will be ready. And look at the bottom there, you got the 4-stage treatment program. You've got the chronic pain management protocol. You got the autoimmune recovery regimens, and you've got the digestive health issues. So if you explore more programs, you'll see more of those programs that will be helpful for the patient. If I go back to this place, if I go to payments so that you can always see your payment history, if you have on your account, you'll be able to see what you're paying and how your points are working. This is your M-Pesa payment, that is your card payment, and that will help you to see to track down your payment procedures. If you go to deliveries, then I can see upcoming deliveries. Ayuka Yamu is given in every week, once a week. There's a supply once every week. So that supply will have to be on this delivery list for the follow-ups. If you go to follow-ups, these are the people that are supposed to be followed. You're supposed to have a call with this doctor specific on these dates, and the dates that will be made clear with the patient's accounts. And if you go to treatment protocol, you can see the treatment protocol here. Complete treatment stages. You got stage 1, startup, 24 days cleaning period. It's supposed to be 14 days. That is cleansing period. Then there'll be a chronic stage for treatment. There'll be 3rd stage DNA fixing, 4th stage free monitoring, and you can see currently the protocol stage 1, and this is the process that someone is taking down there, and you have your notes right down there. So this is an application that will help people to meet their health needs and treatment therapies independently wherever they are, as long as they meet these criteria. So if you go to the account area, you'll see that if this was your account, this is a sample account, and this is where you'll be able to generate your referral link. And in your referral link, you have all these advantages. You can share your link, or you can copy your link and then send it to the people out there, or send it to someone you know that is sick, and then they'll be treated. So as you can see here, this is your account. This is a patient's account. That'll be their email address, they are member of this platform since which date, and what's their name, and what's how much Kabiru do they have in their account. And so there is very important app for treatments, and that is that. So if you go down here, you've got products and life and treatments. So if you go to treatments, you go back to those doctors and you go there. So this is actually the one of the utility applications in health that we are trying to develop. It's dealing with very powerful homeopathic and naturopathic and allopathic treatment therapies using fresh food based products from home, which are quite friendly and very usable, very consuming, very nice, very lovely. So if you look at, if you go back to this main app, if I click here, I'm going to go back to the main app. If I go back to the main app, I'm supposed to be already registered inside. So the app will allow me in. If you go to the utility where we were, you'll see other apps such as this. The middle app is called the transport, the blue one. If you go to the transport utility, you'll see this app coming up called Valenta Transport Solutions. So in here, you can earn Kabiru, get rewarded for every booking, and unlock exclusive benefits. On the same app, we are working with trusted partners, because with this app we are partnering with so many people. We have 50 plus transport partners which we want to reach using a smart contract, so that people can always find their transport strategies within us. All air transport booking airlines like international and locals going to be found here. Like if you press there, you can see bookings already started here. People have already have we've already located a few of the companies that we are going to package with: safari packages, hotel bookings, cargo flight bookings, and all that stuff is going to happen within this platform. If you look at car, land transport, we've got this. We're going to partner with all or most of the local companies on transport, so that our people can have access to transport easily through Kabiru points and Kabiru currency. Water transport and logistics, things like that, that's going to happen on this app. As you can see, we want to target like 50 plus transport partners by some years ahead. We want to target 10,000 plus happy customers. And we want to have 24-hour support, 24/7 support with secure bookings, because these are trusted partners. So this is another very good utility, a very nice utility applications for transport issues and transport business. So our people, we can mobilize all our people to transport, to travel through this app, and that will give them Kabiru points and also empower our programs. So if we go back to the main app, we're gonna go back to the main app here, and this Kabiru app already I'm registered inside. So as you can see, I'm back inside this app. So if you go to the utility again where you are, you got this so many apps. This is the first app is for a school. As you can see, it's saying, welcome, this is TASEP Education Services. Welcome to TASEP Initiative, a one-stop platform for your education needs. You can learn skills with us to excellence and connect to external institutions. New to these platforms, you can sign in and create account and enjoy our job task education platforms. For how to complete task and earn Kabiru points, read the job and documentation in the Kabiru app, which you can click there and get back to Kabiru app. So in here, if you go to create account, you can create account here by saying, if you create account here, you will see your name. You put a name here. A sample, just let's use John. Let's use this email address. Let's use this phone number. Let's use this password. Let's just use a simple password. Mama 123. Repeat, Mama 1, 2, 3, and then you can choose an account type. So if you come to this educational platform, you can choose a student account, you can choose a teacher account, and you can choose an investor account. So if you're a student, you just go to the student account, and then you choose, after choosing account type, you're going to have to choose learning model. Learning mode, you can have online classes or physical classes or hybrid, which I think will be good for people. Like in hybrid, then you're going to choose your country, which is Kenya, for example, and then you're going to put a referral code on there. If you have a referral code, you can put it on there, and if you don't have it, then you can just say create an account. So registration successful, you have earned, and then you can log in using your same login. So if I say that was my account, that I'm logging into, say I was a student, then I say login. So if I say welcome back, John, your dashboard is now active. So a student's dashboard will now come here, and as you can say, you can go down here and you can see that we have a payment and digital currency information on this platform. It says that this platform accepts fiat payments to Valenta Company Limited for all products and services. And we say that earn and use Kabiru points through our mining system for courses and effect. So here we have all available courses. If you click there, you can see computer programming, website and app development, software engineering, carpentry and workshops, woodworks, finance and banking. We got electronics and electricals, textiles, and all that stuff. So we've got a whole lot of courses there, and more courses are going to be coming. And those are available courses on us. Explore our comprehensive technical training programs designed for East African professionals. And that's for all Africa, not just East Africa. So if you go back on this page, you can see a student dashboard. If you go to a student dashboard, you'll see the student has 3 courses you have enrolled, percentage. You can say that earn more points through course completion, referrals, and participation. So here you can see web development. These are the courses on the students dashboard. If you go back to the main page, you can go here and you can see now investor dashboard, teacher dashboard, investor dashboard, public library. You have a Kenya National Library access. These are all connected partners that we are working with. So we think we're going to be having a nice institution up there to help our people. So that is a sample of our educational or our training program that is already a utility app within the Kabiru ecosystem. If we go back to the main app, then I'm supposed to be logged in already. So this main app, as you can see, is we have seen what the utility button contains. It's supposed to contain most of what we need, like education, banking, transport, call it everything, agriculture, market, industries, innovation, technologies. That's going to be found within the utilities button. And our people will have an advantage of engaging with these utility things within the Kabiru ecosystem, which means within Kabiru currency, which will be very nice. And as you can see, this is a sample of my application, my Kabiru app. This is my name, my account up there. This is my balance. You can see there's a sovereign button here. The sovereign button will, if you press a sovereign button, it will give you a sovereign, a personal sovereignty, economic sovereignty, and digital sovereignty. So in the digital sovereignty, we're going to explain to you what that's all about. Personal sovereignty and economic sovereignty, that's all going to come up in the description of this app. If you press the value button, then you got a value, service value, skill value, knowledge value, innovative value, leadership value, and sort of stuff. So if somebody was offering skill value or needing skill values, you press here and you'll be led to a place where you choose a specific skill value, and then you'll start mining. Once you start mining, you will see the mining interface work, and then your mining will be complete, and then your Kabiru will be added, like service mining is complete. So that will be interesting. So that is how you choose mining. So all this is going to be explained with time. That's how people are going to earn this Kabiru for themselves. This interface is very simple to use, very, very simple. But what is important is to understand how the buttons up there are aligned. You have another wallet, a button up there called wallet. Now, after utilities, if I click this wallet button, if I click the wallet button right now, what are we going to have on the wallet button? If I have this is my wallet now. In my wallet, you can see my wallet address. With cryptocurrencies and digital finances, you always need wallet addresses. Like for example, in M-Pesa, a wallet address for M-Pesa is your number. So here, our wallet address is here. So that's my wallet address. If I want somebody to send me Kabiru, or I want to send to somebody Kabiru, we've got to have the wallet address. So in my wallet, you can see the way my Kabiru has been divided. So in my wallet, if I mine Kabiru, I mine Kabiru using the values that are already there. That Kabiru which I mine will go into the mined Kabiru balance here, as you can see. If I receive Kabiru from my friends or from the system or from the task from the utilities area, then that Kabiru will be stored in the receive Kabiru balance. If I lock my Kabiru for later use, or if I lock it for the system to use maybe for 1 year, 2 years, or for a short time, 2 months, it will be shown on the lockup on the locked Kabiru. And if I reserve some Kabiru, that will be found on the reserve Kabiru. So this is how my wallet architecture looks like, and the total Kabiru there. So if I wanted to send to someone Kabiru, I'll just press send receive button. So if I go there, I can see the transaction fee is 0.0001, which is, I think, Kenya shillings 10 bob, 10 Kenya shillings to send Kabiru. So if I put recipient address there, or maybe just an email address, let's say I want to work with my own email address, put it there, and then I put maybe I want to transfer 0.15 Kabiru. So if I go to send, you'll be like be seeing, oh, success, sent 0.15 Kabiru sent to the address. So I go back to the wallet, and you can see it was 9 point something, and it's gone back down to 8 point something because I sent some Kabiru to someone. So that's very nice. And if you want to see, if you were to receive Kabiru, you go to the send receive button again, and below there you got the green receive Kabiru. So give someone your wallet address that is there, copy it and send it to them. They will use it and they'll send you Kabiru, but Kabiru currency on that, and then you'll be able to come and use it here. So again, on the wallet, once you're done with the wallet, I think you've seen what the wallet contains. If I pass those three and go to the profile, if I go to the profile is where my details is as a person. So you can see here my user profile. I have John Magero Asarateng as the account holder, and in there you can see I have usable balance, which is 5.2 Kabiru, and I have completed about 121 tasks to reach that balance of 5 point something Kabiru, including what I received from the system. So if you look at the Kabiru conversion area, there is a conversion where you convert Kabiru points to real Kabiru currency, and also where you convert real Kabiru currency to Kenya shillings. And you can see one Kabiru currency is 100,000 points, which means if one Kabiru is equal to 100,000 Kenya shillings, then it means down there that exchange rate for one Kabiru point is equal to 1 Kenya shillings. So if you get maybe 100, maybe 1,000 Kabiru points, that will be 1,000 Kenya shillings, or 1,000 of your money wherever you are. And if you go down on this app, you can see that there is a referral program. There's a referral link here. If you copy this referral link and send it to anybody, and they come to these applications and start to mine using your referral link, and you can see down there, you will earn 10% of their mining rewards, and also you will get the registration, a percentage of their registration in terms of the 5-level referral program that we have. If you look at down there after the referral links, you have the lockup options. So you can also always lock up some Kabiru for 3 months, you get 5% bonus. You can lock your Kabiru for 6 months, you get 12% bonus. You can lock your Kabiru for 12 months, you get 25% bonus. And that bonus, you can use that for whatever. So if you look at the down there, after the current lockup is 3 Kabiru for my case, you can edit profile, and you can also reserve tokens. If you go to reserve token, and there is the reserve interface, they'll ask you how much do you want to add to reserve, and then Current reserve is 0.5. I did reserve that this morning while I was testing, and now I have available of 5.32424 Kabiru. So if I wanted to reserve here, if you want to reserve, you'll just go there and press maybe 0.505 to reserve, and then you're gonna go add to reserve. Add to reserve. So if you add them to reserve, then they'll go back to reserve, to the reserve account, and they'll wait for you there, and that will be like a savings account for you. But if you want to withdraw them back to your main account so that you can convert them to money, you just go to withdraw, and then please enter valid amount, and then you'll enter what you want there, and then it will be withdrawn, and then it will be withdrawn back to your main balance, and you'll sit here. So that is probably basically how the three important buttons of Kabiru Mining app are situated. So you've seen the utility apps will contain most of what we want to be and what we want to access as our ecosystem, what we want to have within our ecosystem, which is a marketplace. And if you go to the wallet, and that's where you'll be transacting and tracking your Kabiru balances. If you go to the profile, you will see the conversion and how you can withdraw back and forth the Kabiru into your wallet and all that stuff. So this app is very easy to use. And as you can see, this application is already starting to get adoption. Some people are already trying to test it, and as we go along, I'm requesting everybody to be patient as we work on this, because we're going to have so many values put into this system and so many services put into this system, so that there'll be nobody who will be working out there jobless, nobody working out there penniless and poor. This application is supposed to bridge that gap and create that system which will help us. Now, after we've maneuvered through this app, you have navigated through all the points, then you can now log out. The very last button is log out. So I'll log out now, because all this other explanation will come later. I'll log out now. If you log out, because you should not let your app stay open once it's logging out, so it's logged out. So once I'm logged out like that, and that is nice. So that's the Kabiru. Thank you for watching.